Yo, what's good, man? We finna react to There Are Only Two Genders. Thought experiment game with PSU students.
There are only two genders. Five, four, there. I told you it's a very complicated rule set. There are only there are only two genders. Five, four, three, two, one, go.
Wait, which
Okay.
one is agree and
Agree,
disagree?
disagree. Okay.
Okay, so the one on the left is disagree, and the one on the right is agree. Even though I believe, okay. I believe there's only two genders, so you feel me? I feel like dude should be on the very far right. You feel me? Like it ain't no in between on a question like this, bro. It's like you either far right or far left. You feel me?
I'm um I'm coming to you first. There are only two genders. Tell us why you think that. What is your reason for that?
Well, this, like the other things we've discussed, it really depends on, we have to agree on a definition and a set of facts. We, as in the two sides opposing on the argument. And the way I've understood it my whole life, at least before I got to college, is that gender was a synonym for sex, and so that's my view. I have a biological view of it more than a social view.
Okay, and when you got to college,
Even if you want to go off the social view, bro, like let's forget biology. Let's go off social view. These transgenders is only trying to become another gender. Like they're not becoming this new gender. You feel me? Like for an example, I'm a man. You feel me? I'm gonna use myself for an example. It's weird, whatever. But me, if I want to become a woman, I'm still becoming another gender. I'm not creating no new gender. It's a man transitioning to a woman, or a woman transitioning to a man. So even if you don't want to consider a man or a woman, they don't consider themselves as a man or a woman. They're still only, you feel me, transitioning through the other genders or gender fluid. I believe that's when they switch their genders back and forth, back and forth. That's not a whole new gender. It's just sometimes they feel like a man, sometimes they feel like a woman. Do I agree with that? No, I don't. But I'm just saying the facts. You feel me? But you feel me? There's only two genders, bro. A man or a woman.
they taught you something different.
Well, it's just, I mean, look, we had transgender students in high school, but it wasn't really the rule. It was the exception. It wasn't spoken about in terms of like a greater ideology. And then when I got to college, of course, that changed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are only two genders. You will agree, and I'm going to move this just a little bit, if that's okay, so we can see the disagree. And you would disagree. Tell us why you disagree.
From the definitions I've read with gender, I mean, it's not the same as sex. Just social versus biology.
Okay, I don't know if this is facts, but he might explain a little bit more. But I believe people are trying to say that gender is a social construct. You feel me? How? I don't know, but I just believe that's what most people, well, not most, but some people in the LGBT community that's trying to say that, like, basically gender is basically not real. You feel me? It's all about how you feel. It's about this. It's about that. Basically it's a fake woke movement, man.
Okay, so where did the definitions come from?
Oh, well, I'm well uneducated, but
Like the dictionary or a gender studies book or?
Google.
Okay, that's cool. But when you Google stuff, you get all different kinds of answers, though. No.
It depends. I mean, whenever it comes to definitions, you look up a word and you type in definition, and
Oh, there's first one that comes, like a Webster's comes up.
yeah, the type thing. Yeah, yeah. And you'll get like 1 through whatever number,
yeah.
different definitions,
Search
usages.
results, like, yeah. Okay, all right, cool. So you think there are more than two genders, or one gender, or?
Well, gender has more than one definition, and for discussion's sake, I choose to go with non-specific sexual way whenever it comes to gender.
Bro, honestly, bro, me personally, bro, this might upset a few, but I believe, bro, transgenders is disrespectful, bro. especially a man becoming a woman, bro. Like you will never be a woman, bro. Like, and then you get some women accepting them as part of their own. You feel me? Like, why, bro? This is a man, bro. Like, this is not you. Like, bro, I don't give a freak, bro. I ain't gonna, you feel me, because I'm trying to become a better person, bro. I don't care, bro. If you got the surgeries done, you wearing wigs, you wearing makeup, you feel me? Whatever, bro. You will never be a woman. You can appear to look more feminine. You can appear to look more, you feel me, homosexual. You feel me? But you will never be no woman, bro. You will never be able to have kids, bro. The definition of a woman is an adult female, bro. An adult female is a woman with, you feel me, female genitalia, bro, meaning they have sexual organs, bro, which you do not, bro. You cannot have kids, bro. A person cannot have sex with you, and then 9 months later, a child is born. It will never happen, bro. Like people, of course, it doesn't matter nowadays because people don't care about kids, and we look at kids as burdens, which is honestly a sin. But we look at kids as these burdens, and we look at them as problems and money consumers. You feel me? But they only consume your money when you trying to go all out and buy them the newest shoes or newest that, bro. You feel me? Or you worried about them getting bullied, bro. You gotta, bro. Your kid gotta grow up. Your kid gotta go through stuff, man. If it gets bullied, it gets bullied, bro. That means you just not, you feel me, adult enough to step in and help and protect your child if he does get bullied. If something does happen to your child. That's what I'm hearing. You wouldn't help your child. You wouldn't protect your child. Or, you feel me? Nah, bro. I'm stepping behind my child every time, bro.
Okay, so for you, how do you interpret this question? There are only two genders.
There are two sexes. I think there are more than two genders.
Are sex and gender synonymous to you?
Depends on the definition of gender.
And what's yours?
Definition of gender?
Take your time. I'm putting you on the spot, so take your time.
Thank you. All right. So it's, to me, how you, it's a personal thing where you kind of, how you define yourself on a sexual level, like in a mentality of like the way that you view others on a sexual level as well. It's not quite so biological.
Okay. Does it come down to how you define yourself? Or is this the whole thing? Which,
That's the
okay,
question,
so
yeah.
yeah, that's the whole question. I think I don't want to misgender anybody, but you said he right? So whatever so he asked a good question. How do you define gender? Like, what is the definition of that to you?
I still view it as synonymous with the term sex, but I think more recently, I mean, you've literally seen the definitions change in the dictionary. Like Merriam-Webster, if you were to check some of the leading dictionaries 20 years
Like
ago.
race is the one that's changed.
Yeah, so the definitions are changing. It's really hard for us to even have a discussion on the topic. I view it as synonymous with sex, but I mean, obviously there are people that are, dysmorphic and they feel a different way, and I mean, ultimately, people have to make choices for themselves and be responsible for themselves.
Okay, so let me.
Yeah, I believe body dysphoria is a real thing. You feel me? But I feel like it's a very rare case of what's going on, bro. Nowadays, people are not truly transgender, bro. People are not truly this, bro. I believe, bro, it's an agenda being pushed. Look at Lil Nas X, bro. That's an agenda, bro. This is my personal theory. I don't believe Lil Nas X is gay. I feel like when he first made that Old Town Road, or whatever the song is called, the country song he made, I believe he was a straight man, bro. He did not give me gay vibes, bro. I feel like, bro, he did this thing for money, bro. I feel like he took this gay role for clout, bro, and to really help push. Because I feel like, bro, you got to think, bro, the rap industry, bro, is very racist, bro, and they don't care about nothing, bro. They very money hungry, bro. So they took this black dude, you feel me, that he hit top 100, you feel me. I think his song was like #1, bro. So you feel me, they ate off him, bro, and made him the poster child of this, bro. But bro, this gay stuff, this LGBTQ community, it's an agenda, bro. It's just for money, bro. It's for monetary gain, bro. I believe it's a phase, bro. I feel like in the next 5 to 10 years, bro, it's gonna go away, bro. This is my personal theory, bro, and hopefully it play out, bro.
Let me ask you a question. So let's say I'm thinking of someone specific, and I'm sure you could think of someone too. Let's say that someone was born a male. In other words, they have a penis and functioning testes, but they're just super effeminate, super like crazy effeminate. They love dresses. They're flamboyant
Still a
in their
man.
mannerisms.
Yeah.
What, what,
Just
would
a
you say
feminine
there,
man.
in that sense, gender was still synonymous with sex?
From a biological standpoint, yes. From a social standpoint,
Yes.
no. Um,
Still a man.
yeah, they're maybe more effeminate. Um,
Bro, I don't care. Bro, oh my god, I'm sorry for keep pausing, bro, but I feel very strongly about this, bro. A man will never be a woman. I don't, bro. You've never been a woman. So how do you know how you feel? How do you know that you feel like a woman if you never, like, that's like me saying I feel like a wolf. I've never been a wolf. You feel me? I do not know what it means to be a wolf, bro. Like, I have an idea. I have a dream. I'm assuming, but I do not know what it feels like to be a woman, bruh. I will never know what it feels like to be a woman, bruh. Like, how do these people know how it feels to be a woman, bruh? They don't, bruh. Like, this is all mental, bruh. It's all in their head, bruh. They're like, bro. That's why I believe, bro. This is body dysmorphia is a real thing, bro, and it's something neurologically wrong with these people, bro. Because you cannot be a woman. You do not know how it feels to be a woman, bro. It's just, man. God is coming back, y'all. Man, be ready.
from a biological standpoint, that doesn't change. Now, of course, there are surgeries that doesn't change chromosomes, but it changes the outward appearance.
Okay, so how do we know whether or not to interpret that question through the lens of sex or through the realm of gender or culture? Like, how do we know how to interpret that? Like, why did you choose to stand in the agree? Good, no one's cheating. That's good.
Yeah, I chose based on my own definition, and a lot of people, especially now, more and more people seem to have.
No, you chose the definition. You chose the truth. Even though he's correct in what he's saying, he's wrong in how he's going about it. You feel me? Like, there's no truth. There's no my truth, bro. Like, that's a very narcissist way of thinking, bro. To think I have a truth. I don't have a truth. Everything I say is the truth, bro. Like, bro, everything that I'm saying was before me, it will be after me, and it's during me. There's multiple people right now saying this, bro. Like, bro, this is not my truth, bro. I'm just spreading the message, bro. Like, bro, there's no my truth. My truth. I'm living in my truth, bro. That's today, bro, 2022, bro. We are the most narcissistic people. We are the most narcissistic society, bro, and I believe ever, bro. Like, bro, we believe we invented everything, bro. We believe we started everything, bro. Like, we don't give no credit, bro. We're very egotistical, bro. Like, we bro, we're very boastful, bro. We need to go back to God, bro. We need to really find God, bro, because, bro, we lost him, bro. We believe we are God, bro. That's how lost we are, bro. People are devil worshippers. People out here believing in Baphomet, bros, satanic stuff, bro. You feel me? Bro, Satan's number one, you feel me, rule, bro, is to get you to not believe in him. If he can do that, bro, you will believe in him, bro. You're gonna do his work not knowing, bro, because you're not gonna believe in God. If you don't believe in the devil, you don't believe in the Most High. You feel me? If you don't believe in good, you don't believe in evil. If you don't believe in right, you don't believe in wrong. You feel me? So you feel me, bro? The devil is really taking over our society, bro, and taking over our people's minds, bro. Like, we need to really get this together, bro. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this full video, but we're gonna try.
Have the opposite definition. They have a social definition of gender. They've completely separated it, whereas I haven't.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him that. So, there are only two genders. Would you be willing to consider, and it's 100% okay if you're not, gender as synonymous with sex, like he said?
It's like discussing on like just like
No, like, if I'm born with a penis and functioning testes, then then the gender and sex are identical in that case.
well, language is tricky.
Indeed, it is.
Um,
Because, to my understanding, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think that's his argument. Is that your argument, basically?
That language is tricky, or that those
No.
two things are synonymous?
with that too. We're arguing over language.
Yeah. So in other words, I'm going to ask both of you guys. Hold on, we're not doing the game yet. You can come to the next round though. You can come. Oh, you can jump in. Okay. Well, hold on. I'm going to come back to you. Okay. So you want to jump in? Okay. So you got to stand on the line. You can move anytime you want. Those are the only two rules now. You strongly agree there are only two genders? Are you a Portland State student?
Yes, I am.
Amazing. Okay. Tell us why you think that.
I just think, I mean, like you were just saying, I think gender and biological sex are synonymous.
That he was saying that. I was just repeating what he was saying.
I guess I agree with that.
Why?
Um, I would just say, I guess that's how we've always looked at it throughout all of history, and I feel like it's only recently where we've started to change the wording about it. So, from my understanding, is that gender has always been looked at from like the perspective of language. Like language can be gendered. For instance, in like Latin languages.
Right. Like L and La.
Yeah.
Just watched the new Batman last night. There was a whole thing about that. It was a
Yeah.
terrible movie, but I watched it. Okay, so for the only two genders, but so if you say like that's the way you've always looked at it, but we've always looked at things throughout all cultures like slavery was acceptable cross culturally until very recently. So you can't really give a historical argument for that, right? Or no?
I would say that's different because I think, like gender, or I guess how I would like sex, biological sex is self-evident, which well, for instance, with slavery, they obviously saw it was self-evident that all people are created equal, right?
Okay. Okay. Are you buying any of those arguments? Do any of those arguments convince you to move to slightly disagree?
No.
What would
That's
it?
the question.
What argument would you have to hear to move you to slightly disagree? What would you have to? What would that? What piece of evidence? What reason? What reasoning would you have to hear to change your opinion?
Oh, for a whole lot of people to come to an agreement on the definition of the same words and like be like, okay, these two words mean the same thing. Because you get gender and sex on paperwork. Different pieces of paperwork. One piece of paper will say what's your gender, another one will say what's your sex. And just like different people have different interpretations.
So, are you buying the historical argument that this is the way it's been for, I don't know, I don't want to say thousands of years, but certainly a long time?
No, because language changes.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you guys a question.
Bro, this has been the thing for thousands. If you're not gonna say it, I'm gonna say it, bro. This has been a thing since the dawn of history, bro. Yeah, you got a little people, you got a little very minute minority of people that were gay, but that was not being advertised the way it is today. You feel me? Like, if people were getting killed for being homosexual, bro. Like, bro, I don't. Hey, that's what God said to do. You feel me? But even today, if you go out, bro, his name Matt Walsh. He did a documentary. He went off into Africa. Like, he went off into a lot of Middle Eastern countries and stuff, and he was basically asking people, you feel me? Like, what is a transgender and this and that? They don't even know what that stuff is, bro. Like, a lot of these, bro, like, this is only in like the West, bro, like the UK, US, bro, really America mainly, bro. Like, where we believe in this weird stuff, bro. Like, you go in all these other countries where they still believe in God and they still, you feel me, practice tradition, bro. You don't see the devil popping up too much, bro. We need to go back to God, man.
I'm going to ask you guys, don't cheat. What would it take you to move from the agree to the slightly agree, or from the strongly agree to the agree? What evidence would you have to hear?
If we could agree on a set definition,
That's what he said.
I think so. I think like language is the problem, as with all of these hot button social issues. If the definitions are changing, it's really hard to bridge the divide.
That's what he said. So for you, it's a language thing.
Yeah. I think if we were having this conversation 20 years ago, I might be right there. If we're having this conversation 20 years from now, and that ideology has sort of taken over, I might be over there. I mean it.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. People don't stand on a word, bro. Like, bro, if you know the truth, bro, stand on the truth, bro. You feel me? Like, bro, you see how he don't even got no mind of his own, bro. He going based off the book, bro. Like, you should know within yourself, bro. Like, bro, you know what a man is. He must not be a man, obviously, bro. Not no real one, bro. He sound like a little boy, bro. You feel me, bro? He sound childish, bro, and lost, bro. Like he said 20 years from now, 20, like, bro, fuck that shit, nigga. Do you not know what you are, bro? I know that I'm a man, bro. I know that I'm a man, bro. Like, bro, I don't know about him. I don't know about the rest, bro. But you can't change my mind on that, bro. Same thing with a woman, bro. You can't change my mind on what a woman is and how a woman is, bro. Like, bro, all of this, bro. People are just trying to be nice and stuff like that. And, bro, why are we feeding into people's mental illness, bro? You're usually supposed to help them out, bro, and guide them right, bro, and hold their hand. You're not supposed to. You feel me, like, bro, like how we trying to make depression a thing, bro. You're supposed to help people depressed, man. If you want to help them, you don't join them, bro. You're supposed to be the bigger person. You're supposed to be the guide, bro. You're supposed to be the light, bro. You're not supposed to lower yourself, bro. You're supposed to bring them up, bro. Like, that's the problem, bro. We trying to make the minority feel good, bro. Like, that has never been a thing, bro. Like, bro, we make the minority the majority, bro. We don't lower ourselves. We don't belittle ourselves to accommodate to people, bro. And that's not the way God would want it to be. That's not the way anything's supposed to be. We're supposed to help lead the lost and the youth, bro. That's it. That's all, bro. I made the video too long. I'm sorry, man. If y'all want to watch it, bro, it's called There Are Two Genders, man. Tune in to